But yeah, Alan and I go way back. We grew up in Kentucky together. He lived right in the room next over. And we used to have sleepovers in each other's rooms a lot, which was a lot of fun. It was interesting growing up as a twin, actually, in school. We actually used to wear different colored undershirts under our clothes so people could tell us apart. I had a green undershirt, Alan had a blue undershirt. And before that, our parents kindly painted one of us with toenail polish on our toes to keep track of us. I want to tell you which one of us that was. It was me, though. Yeah, so after Kentucky, we moved to Richmond together. And then we went to college, which is where Alan and Quinn met. And actually met in our fraternity house, which is how most great fairy tale love stories begin. And actually, I'm kind of surprised that Alan had me out here for the wedding because I apparently almost sabotaged the whole thing. So after Alan had met Quinn at one party, he invited her back. And apparently, he didn't tell her, even though I lived in the room next over, that he had a twin in the fraternity. So she actually ran into me, and I just walked straight past, didn't say anything, and she was gathering her friends. I'm getting out of here, he's an asshole, you know. And luckily, she ran into him on the way out, so it worked out just fine. But shortly after that, Alan and our friend Britton were working on a text in his room for Alan to ask her out, and she actually asked him on a date while he was busy writing the text to ask her on a date and trying to figure out what to say.
I would like to preface the speech by saying that for our entire lives, Quinn and I never talked about boys. We never did. And that's not to say that boys weren't in our lives, we just never really discussed it. So that was, I think, until the fall of 2013. So I remember this distinctly because I was a freshman in college at JMU, and Quinn was a third year at UVA, who my mother had instructed her to pick me up across the way and drive us home for winter break. I think we had made it maybe 10 minutes into the drive talking about, so, you know, how's college, all that kind of stuff, all those pleasantries, when Quinn finally said, so I met a boy, and his name is Alan. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the drive from James Madison University to Springfield, Virginia, which I'm sure many of you are, if you don't take the exact exit right off from 81 to Route 66, you might end up talking about budding relationships and missing your exit and going about an hour out of your way into West Virginia, which is exactly what we did. So I knew then and there that Alan was very special.
I, Alan, love you, Quinn.
I, Quinn, love you, Alan.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For richer or for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Well, Alan and Quinn, before these witnesses, today you have pledged your love and your commitment to each other. And so now, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, it is my great honor and pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. And Alan, you may now kiss your bride. Friends and family, I now present to you for the very first time Alan and Quinn as husband and wife. Congratulations.
But honestly, you guys are just so great together. It's awesome having them just right down the street from me now. And Quinn, you're just really cool. You're super level-headed. We have a great time together. You guys like to drink. It's fantastic. You put up with me. I'm kind of a pain in the ass. Quinn, you've introduced Alan to some really cool things that he's doing now. You got him golfing, which is, he really likes golf. It's actually especially good because they actually will not give you a medical license until you can shoot under 100, so that helps him a lot. You know, Alan, we've been living together for like 26 years, basically, going to school together up until next week. And yeah, you know, you'll always have a roommate at my place, and I hope I'll have a room to stay when I visit you.
You know, this year has made me realize that Quinn and I are very different, which some of you may already know. Quinn is a nurse, excited by saving lives, you know, and helping in research, which is what she does best. While, you know, I'm studying higher education, just wanting to go to college for the rest of my life, which is pretty cool. Quinn is motivated and organized while, you know, I wrote this speech in my journal yesterday. Quinn is like Alan, funny, kind, and thoughtful. Well, I am like Stephen in the sense that sometimes my dad mixes our names up by our siblings, even though I'm not Quinn's twin, you know? It's kind of uncool. All in all though, I wish Quinn and I were more alike. She is beautiful inside and out, intelligent and determined, and most importantly, deserving of the happiest life ahead with Alan. This day is just a moment in the very exciting life ahead of you. 1 week from now, I don't know if you guys are aware, but they will be graduating from graduate school, Quinn with a nurse practitioner's degree, and Alan with his medical license. And soon after, you'll move to North Carolina, taking on new professions and experiences and opportunities. From there on out, you know, starting your lives together. Of course, with her cat Ellie, as Stephen mentioned. How could we forget her? She's so cute. Not cuter than my cat, but it's fine. So, as I mentioned, as I have spent this last year literally 100 feet from them, I'm sad that our year together is coming to an end. I know that there will always be a spare bedroom where I can stash my stuff as I go abroad, but most importantly, that our ever-growing friendship will continue as Alan, you become a part of our family, and also as you and Quinn continue to grow yours. I'm so joyful that since the day taking a 2 hours detour from coming home, Quinn has not stopped talking about Alan. Never. For like 2 seconds. I know that it will never cease, and your lives together will be cheerful and full of love. Thank you for allowing us to share in your joy and in your day. I love you both. Congratulations again.